sergeant was Sergeant Wildgoose. He'd just come from the Royal Marines, so you can guess what punishment he was going to put us through. I can remember one of the lads, majority of the lads were from Bermondsey in the intake I was with, and they were teddy boys. But once Sergeant Wildgoose got hold of them, there was no teddy boys. And I can remember one of the lads went home one weekend and he brought back one of these wind-up record players, and he brought a record back with Frankie Lane singing "My Heart Goes While the Wild Goose Goes." Monday morning, we were up on the top floor in Peterborough block of Stoughton Barracks, and they had sash-cord windows. So he lifted up the window and you could see Sergeant Wildgoose coming up from the sergeant's mess and put this record player on the windowsill and played this "My Heart Goes Where the Wild Goose Goes." He went berserk. He went mad. He said, "I'll teach you a lot." He said, "Your feet won't touch the ground." Which it didn't that day. We went through it. He was a hard sergeant, but you respected him. I remember we used to do field training out on Whitmore Common, and there was a stream. It was only about, 3 foot, 4 foot deep, wide, and he was trying to teach us to cross a river with our rifles above our heads, and I thought, and walk through it, and I thought to myself, I'm not going to get my boots wet for nobody. So when it was my turn to cross over, I took a run and I jumped it. And all of a sudden I heard a voice say, "Hardin, come here." So I went, "Yes, Sergeant." If it was a big river, you wouldn't jump it, would you?" "No, Sergeant." "Well, you see that tree up there? It's about 100 yards up." He said, "I want you to get in that stream and walk all the way up there in the middle of the stream." I got soaked. That taught me a lesson. And then after 6 to 8 weeks training, Captain Durrant, who was the adjutant, he had a group of us, and he said, "Come on, lads, who's going to sign on? You can have an extra 10 shillings a week, and you can have a 48-hour pass home." And I thought, 48-hour pass, anything to get out of this place. So I signed on for 3 years with the battalion, the colours, and 4 on reserve.